for show. When they looked in the tomb, they were asking everybody, yo, where did he go? Cause he's not here. And the soldiers out there, looking all spooked while they're trembling in fear, asking each other what really happened out here. J-E-S-U-S, one day, put to death, third day, rose again, power in his hand with a master plan. He already knew you before the war begins, and he wants you to know he's coming again. So go run and tell your family and friends, Jesus is alive, yo, sing it again.
Everybody, we're so glad you came to join us today for our very first day of virtual Bible camp. We have some friends that are going to come along us this week. They're going to lead us in songs and stories and other activities. It's going to be a really great time. So now I'm going to pass it over to my friends Noah and Tyrone. They're going to give us the theme and the point for today.
What's up, everybody? It's so great to have you guys. My name's Noah and
my name's Tyrone.
We're gonna have a fantastic week together.
Every day this week we have fun stuff for you guys to do, and the first is 3 things you gotta do.
Yeah, that's right. Every morning we're gonna give you 3 things you gotta do.
So the first thing you gotta do every single day is get pumped.
Yeah, we want you guys to get excited everywhere you're watching from. Let's say get pumped on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, get pumped.
The second thing you gotta do every single day is listen well.
Yeah, we want you guys to listen to the Bible stories and participate in the songs.
The third thing we want you guys to do every single day is to make sure to have fun.
That's right, guys. If you follow these 3 things, you'll be sure to have fun this week.
Let's all say have fun on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Have fun.
Not only do we have 3 things you gotta do every day, but we're also gonna introduce you to the theme and the point.
So today's theme is Jesus in the temple.
Yeah, that's right. Today we're gonna learn all about Jesus being a young boy in the temple.
So that's our theme, and every single day we're gonna give you guys the point.
The point is the big idea of the day, and today's point is Jesus was a kid just like me.
So can you guys say this with me? Jesus was a kid just like me. Say it one more time. Jesus was a kid just like me.
So that's our point for today. We hope you have an amazing day.
We know you're going to learn lots. Back to you, Sonia.
Thanks, guys. Now I've got some friends that are going to lead us in some songs. They have actions that I really want to see you get up and do with us, so the same songs we're going to do all week. So let's get into those. Parents, if you want to take a picture of your kids taking part and hashtag it with Praxis Camp, we'd love to see them being involved. Let's sing together.
He's the chosen one, he's the champion, the winner for all time. With me to the end, Jesus is my friend, he's always by my side. Anything I face, he will be my strength. I'm his and he is mine. I'm forever free, nothing stopping me, because he gave his life. Shout it out! It's not over, I am more has fallen, when fear is coming, still you're calling me. When faith is lost and my hope exhausted, you will be my strength. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go now. I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. In every season, you keep repeating promises to me. Whoa, now there's no stopping what you have started until it is complete. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. No, I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. No, I feel it breaking out, breaking out. Hey, your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. No, I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. In my
Hey guys, my name is Ava. It is so great to be with you. I'm going to be leading you through the memory verse every single day this week. This is how it's going to work. The first time, I'm going to say it and you're going to listen. The second time, I'm going to say it, you're going to repeat after me line by line. The third time, we're going to say it all together. Sound like a plan? Cool. Let me read it to you and you'll listen. But these are written so that you may believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that by believing in him you will have life. John 20:31. Why don't you let me say that one more time just so you hear it again? These are written so that you may believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that by believing in him you will have life. John 20:31. Awesome. Now I'm going to say it line by line and you're going to repeat after me. Sound good? Ready? 3, 2, 1. But these are written so that you may believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that by believing in him you will have life. John 20:31. Fantastic. Now let's do that just one more time because it's the first day. But these are written so that you may believe that Jesus is the Messiah. Let me hear you. The Son of God. And that by believing in him, you will have life. John 20:31. Very good. Now let's all say it together. Let me hear you. 3, 2, 1. But these are written so that you may believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that by believing in him, you will have life. John 20:31. So good. You guys are amazing. Let's say it together one more time. 3, 2, 1. But these are written so that you may believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that by believing in him, you will have life. John 20:31. You guys did so good. We're going to have such a great week together. Now back to you, Sonia.
Thanks, Ava. We have an awesome animated story today about Jesus in the temple. Let's check it out.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus, the Son. This is Jesus.
Heyo!
Jesus is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. Jesus was born in Bethlehem in a barn because there was no room in the inn for him. After Jesus was born, his mother, Mary, and her husband, Joseph, took Jesus to the temple in Jerusalem. There was a man named Simeon who loved God. God has told Simeon that he would meet the Savior before he died. When Mary and Joseph arrived at the temple, Simeon was there.
Oh my!
When Simeon saw Jesus, he took him in his arms and blessed him.
Thank you.
He knew that this was the promised child who would save them all.
It's true.
Mary and Joseph were amazed at his words. There was also a woman named Anna in the temple. When she saw the baby that Simeon was holding and heard all that he had said, she gave thanks to God and told everyone that the Savior had come. When everything had been done as God commanded, Mary and Joseph went home to Nazareth. Jesus grew up. He became strong and filled with wisdom, and the favor of God was upon him. Every year, Jesus' parents traveled to Jerusalem for a festival. When Jesus was 12,
Come on!
they went just like every other year. But when the festival was over and Mary and Joseph were traveling back home,
Jesus? Jesus! Do you know? Nope. Uh-oh.
they realized that Jesus was not with them.
Uh-oh.
Come on!
So they returned to Jerusalem to look for him.
His name is Jesus.
I haven't seen him.
They searched everywhere.
Jesus! Not Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus!
After 3 days, they found him in the temple. Jesus was sitting among the religious teachers, listening to them and asking them questions.
Jesus!
Hey, Mom.
When Mary and Joseph found him, they said, "Why have you done this? We've been searching for you everywhere." But Jesus said, "Why did you look for me? Didn't you know I would be here in my Father's house?"
Huh?
But his parents didn't understand what he meant. So Jesus left with them
See you later.
Bye, Jesus.
and came back to Nazareth, where he obeyed them.
Hey.
Here you go.
And he continued to grow in wisdom and favor with God and man.
Heyo!
Do you guys see that? I've been working on that for a long time. Now, I could have done it years ago, but I've been saving it for you guys for this moment. So you're welcome. Jesus came to this earth as the Messiah. And when you think about Jesus, what do you think about? Do you think about Jesus sitting on a throne as the King of Kings? Do you think about Jesus walking out of the tomb 3 days after he was crucified? How do you picture Jesus? When we talk about Jesus the Messiah, well, when you think about him, you don't think about him being a kid. You don't think about him being a baby or wearing diapers or playing in the front yard with his friends. You don't think about that, but Jesus did come here to earth as a kid. He had a mom just like you. He was born just like you. He had a dad, he had brothers, he had sisters. Have you ever gone to the mall or to an amusement park or somewhere and you got separated from your parents? It's kind of scary. Well, that same thing happened to Jesus. They were on their way to the Passover celebration in Jerusalem. Millions of people were coming into the city for the celebration. It was a requirement. And in that day, being 12 years old, Jesus was almost considered to be an adult. So he could either hang out with the adults or he could still hang out with the kids. And his mom thought he was with his dad. His dad thought he was with his mom. They got separated and lost. His mom and dad actually left Jerusalem without him. And it was sometime later before they realized, Jesus isn't even with us. They go back to the city. It takes them 3 days to find Jesus. And he was in the temple, what we would call the church now. And he was talking with the church leaders about these incredibly big, hard to understand things. And his parents found him. They said, Jesus, what are you doing? And Jesus said, well, I'm here. I'm doing my Father's work. When Jesus came to earth, he came as a human being. He was both God and man for a reason, because he wanted to experience all the things that you experienced as a kid. That's kind of hard to understand. It kind of blows our mind to think that Jesus was both God and a human, but he was. And there's a word for that. We call it incarnation. And only God could do this. But he became a human so that he could understand what you feel. He could understand, guys, what's on your mind. And then whenever we call out to the Lord in prayer, we talk to him. He truly knows how we feel. Jesus became a human so that he could truly know and understand who we are and what we feel. He knows us, but the question is, do you know him? So this series, as we look into Jesus' life, I want you to come and see who Jesus was, what he did, and how he did it, and why he did that for you. All right, we love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
What a fantastic lesson. Parents, you may notice that every day we have a big question. We would love for you to wrestle through with your kids these questions each day. Today's question is, what do we learn about Jesus in the temple? We hope you can talk through it. And one thing we want to do this week is end with one of our favorite kids' church songs, Spin. The guys are going to come and they're going to show us how it's done. Get up on your feet and join in.
Well, I've been moving in a new direction. Don't you know that something's gonna change? I've been infected by God's injection. Now I don't say the things I used to say, 'cause now I've changed. I'm not the same. Now I'm moving in God's direction, and I feel good about that. You make me wanna jump and spin around.
for our first day of camp. We're really glad you were here. Now it's time to work through those activities that we hope you received, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow morning. Bye.